ain't need him, bro. My D line going crazy. I ain't need him.
On EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Go ahead and tell me what the knee right for you. Let's go ahead and get you right. You already know what I want.
See, look, nigga telling some. He telling some, what that nigga say? That nigga said something about, it's pump too.
Who is it?
Right to the air is Willis. He's got it complete. Derrick
Hold
Henry.
on.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That nigga had...
Charles, Thursday night.
That nigga tells I need to be removed.
Now you say if David keep getting 14, he needs to be removed.
Hell no. That nigga was saying, he really was saying, goddamn.
You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. He did it early and often.
Oh, Dale. Oh, yeah. Dale, I think he could take. What? He could take out. Nah, week 14. He still got to play, but he got to play 2 more weeks,
Their
man.
ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's
Nah, I was going to tell you.
with it on 3rd and 1.
Well, I'm trying to get you to mix up. I know you know these niggas.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing is changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I'm changing my, what's the name up?
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Probably next season.
You doing what?
Next. Stupid ass nigga, they ain't thought they were. Hold on. Let me put this screen in the chat. This nigga just tried me. This man just tried to do a fucking fake punt. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're in the game?
This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I don't think it's the right time to make that call.
This nigga just tried me. Why did the time be on that so fast?
ETN up the middle. And some space here. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, so,
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. And they'll go again with ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
I know what Dale was doing. For that early beat, I definitely done a beat. Real quick, like that.
hold on. Bro, why they had a time we want that so quick?
2nd and 2. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take this one for a Jaguars touchdown. Travis Etienne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first to the extra point tacked on by Lambo. Makes the score 7-0.
You talking about? We can let some defensive play hit for everything. We can make some trades.
Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble.
Oh my God, this has been a long
down at the
day.
27.
This week already been long. Then my birthday coming up. This shit is some bullshit. Man, no, you ain't finna try no shit like that on me, bro. No, you ain't even finna try that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things, and look, your game plan is going to be a little more
man.
so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Hey, that shit go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And this time Willis will throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
I've been in my bag all day though, bro.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They should have let me. I should have got sick. Oh, wait, no, man.
Following the sack.
Fought the line and got sick. Oh my God, bro. They let him get that?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what the fuck that nigga had going on.
A first down carry for Henry.
Come on, man.
Good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
They say they should be playing Mando.
Game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week.
I'm trying to see what the hell what's up with these fucking
They've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some room to work. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the
Fuck,
challenge.
nigga. Fuck you thought they were.
Yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year, with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville will give them the season series. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback.
Man, lay your ass down, bro. Go ahead on. Ooh, man. Don't lay your head down, but move. Move. Damn. That's all the nigga be goddamn doing.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 23. 10 yards there. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I'm trying to see what the fuck they got going on, because these niggas bullshit. He ain't sent the DM, so I'm going to fuck around and sound that shit in a minute.
Hey, bro, since we got a strict limitation, I know you do things internally, first off. But since we already got a strict limitation on trade, as far as like we gotta approve everything, why don't you just turn the trade deadline off?
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14.
Trade deadline been off. But the thing is, niggas just.
I know that it is though. I know that it is though.
Just find
I was just asking why you don't turn it off.
Shit, the niggas be on some sneaky shit.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the last.
It could be off, but niggas be on. These niggas be on some sneaky ass shit.
Second and goal. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Get my pick. I'm finna pick this off. I can see it now. I can see it now. Look at the pick.
On second and goal, Willis.
Oh, he throw it to me.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that little partner?
God damn, who the hell this is?
We can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
They've covered a lot of ground.
That ass fatty, yeah.
A big play, fourth.
Come on, man. Stop switching my shit up like that, man. Come on, man. I don't like when y'all do that.
Deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Henry. And he'll be pulled down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming. This is a long drive. Offensively, would you hate to end this with just 3 points?
I feel like during the ball game, you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others. This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They come
nah, he ain't. I don't know what Tato talking about. He ain't really gave out no fourth one.
How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Jaguars at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with Etienne. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now Lawrence on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From the 22, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Hey, Delta.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Slot man moves right. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Handoff for Etienne, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Open man right side is Ingram. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards left on 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Mustang 19.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Trying for Cook, and he's got him on the crossing route. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. The final shot before break. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 120 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 2nd and 2, Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
And one more time, here's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And they'll run with Etienne. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lambo is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Okay,
So
ready?
a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on... A terrific play call. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Finds his tight end Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Open man is Kirk, complete. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Lawrence to throw. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
At the 46-yard line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. 3rd down, it's Willis. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And it's a Titans touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, Shelton.
Here's Lawrence. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Rolling to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's the backup Tannehill. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a while.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as most.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defense.
There he goes, left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
Part, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Bullock good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Randy Bullock to kick off for the Titans.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 162 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. On the counter, Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. Slot man moves right. A give to Etienne running right. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On play action, Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of the